Hey everyone, Rawdawg Rory here, and today I'm going to be making one of the recipes from my ebook, Getting Raw with Rawdawg Rory. It's going to be stirred, not fried veggies, and this is an awesome dish, makes a good replacement for Chinese takeout, and it's really easy to whip up, no high-tech equipment necessary, although I'm going to be using the blender here to make the marinade a little quicker. And to start with, the base, I'm going to be using a third cup of my faux shoyu. As many of you know, a lot of nama shoyus are made with wheat, and I have issues with wheat, so I concocted my own little recipe for a faux shoyu, and that recipe can be found in my ebook. And we're going to put a third cup of that in the blender there. Next, we're going to be adding a third cup of fresh squeezed orange juice, about a third cup. As you may have noticed, I'm not too anal about measurements when I'm just concocting stuff for myself. Pop that fresh squeezed orange juice in there. And then the recipe calls for 1.5 teaspoons of rice vinegar. And if you don't have that, which I don't happen to have on hand right now, you can substitute with apple cider vinegar. That works out pretty good. And about 1.5 teaspoons. Voila. Next, to balance out the saltiness and the sourness, I'm going to put some sweet up in there. And I'm going to be adding about 4.5 tablespoons of honey. And you could use agave if you want to do vegan, or if you want to skip both of those, you can make a date syrup. With the recipe for that is also in my ebooks. Really super simple. And voila, we got about 4.5 tablespoons of sweet goodness up in there. Now to spice it up, about 1/4 teaspoon, 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You can add more if you want, make it as spicy as you like it. And some black pepper. I love black pepper in stir fries, always have, so you can put 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon, whatever floats your boat, throw it in there. And 1/4 clove of garlic. You could do more if you like. And also, you could throw some fresh ginger in there if you want to do that too. That works. And I'm just going to give it a quick pulse in the blender here. In the original recipe, I just had you mince up stuff, stir it up, but banging out in the blender makes it pretty quick too. If you're already using the blender for other stuff anyway, go for it. I just gave that a quick whiz in there because I don't want to totally annihilate the garlic, because if you notice with garlic, the more you pulverize it, the more of that spicy garlic flavor comes out. Those chemical reactions happen and the hotness just blows up in your face. So to tone that down, I'm just giving a little quick run in the blender. And we're going to be stirring up our veggies that we're going to be coating with this lovely marinade. Here I have the florets of about a head of broccoli here. To this, we're going to be adding 2 large portobello mushrooms that we've thinly sliced. Oh yes, looking better already. And then about a 1/2 thinly sliced bell pepper, a nice yellow bell pepper there to make it all pretty. And 4 diced scallions, and I love scallions in stir fries, so this is perfect for this dish. Now we're just going to pour our marinade on there. Now, we would normally take this, and what you want to do is just stir it up, and then take your stirred not fried veggies, and cover this bowl, place it on your counter, and let it sit for about 2 to 3 hours to really let the marinade do its magic. The acids in the vinegar will help to tenderize the vegetables, and those flavorings will really embed themselves in there, and it'll just be awesome. And alternately, if you have a dehydrator and you want to speed up this process, you can take this whole bowl, if you have like an Excalibur where you can take the trays out, take this whole bowl, leave it uncovered, and pop it in the dehydrator for a few hours on, say, like 125. Or if you have like a Nesco or another one of those flat donut kind of shaped dehydrators, you can spread this mixture out on the solid trays that come with it and run it in the dehydrator for a little bit, and that'll give you the same effect of having it marinated for a while due to the warmth as though you let it marinate for a long time, and also concentrate the flavors of the marinade into like a nice thick sauce. Really lovely effect here. And but this is smelling really good to me, so I can't wait to do all that. Can't even wait for it to marinate, so I'm gonna knock out a quick bowl of this stuff for myself. And while I'm doing that, I want to let you know that our ebook is going to be on sale up until my birthday at 12 a.m. So that's April 24th at 12 a.m. Until that time, it's going from $14, our usual awesome price, down to $10 because we want to generate as many sales as we can to support Amanda's trek across the country. So you might want to take advantage of that sale we got going on. The book is awesome. It's over 180 pages. It has over 100 raw food recipes that cover breakfast, lunch, dinners, snacks, and desserts. Oh, yes. And the first half of the book is dedicated to giving you easy strategies to transition into eating more raw foods, and some of the strategies that really worked for me and my story of how I got into raw foods and found some awesome successes with it. And now to pimp out this lovely bowl of stirred not fried veggies, I'm going to sprinkle a little sesame seeds on there. Looks so nice, don't it? And I'm going to give it a taste, especially one of these lovely mushrooms. That is awesome. Oh, and I was so busy enjoying this stuff that I forgot to tell you where to pick up my ebook. You can pick it up at www.rawdawgrory.com. See yous.